the future of our sport. If these two are anything to go by, is fantastic. Yeah, I think it won't be too long until both these two goal attacks possibly push for open spots.
Oh, absolutely.
4 or 5 years' time, maybe a look out for both of them starting for their respective states.
It's interesting to see where they would start Reid O'Callaghan this morning. He's played mid-court, wing attack,
goal shooter.
He's been everywhere. But today starting wing attack.
Yeah, South Australia off to a good start. It's 4-1.
Oh, lovely feed in there.
Messing just able to find Fountain under the post. Beautiful feed in for WA. The Thunder put another one on the scoreboard.
Interesting, SA have started with James Farinola in goal defence as well. Because most of the tournament they've had Caleb Playford playing in defence, and he's had a great tournament. So interesting there.
And maybe looking at matchup wise as well, Playford a little taller. You know, Gorman, the short, zippy goal attack, you know, almost similar to what South Australia have, and trust the coaching staff to actually put something out.
No doubt in my mind, Jake knows what he's doing.
Beautiful take in the air from Fountain. And South Australia now with the centre. Norfolk in possession. The work on the outside of the circle, South Australia. Beautiful double play from O'Callaghan. And
lovely
puts it over. I can see Taylor's hunting, ready for that ball to come in.
Yeah.
The jumps on Freddie Taylor, former player for South Australia as well.
Unbelievable goalkeeper.
Completely.
Very good player.
It's just a versatile throughout all of the court, really.
Yeah, he is.
Can run anywhere.
He's so quick. Like, he just gets to every contest so quickly. You think you've got him and you haven't.
South Australia causing the turnover here. No one finds Norfolk. And Taylor, as we spoke about. Sometimes it's a curse, sometimes pulls out something special.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's a long tee, yes, held.
Yeah, Gorman just got stuck on the sideline, nowhere else to go for the Thunder. Norfolk just running rings at the moment. Again, popping through in the front space, a beautiful, smart delivery over into Bergen.
You're never quite sure where he's going to put that ball.
He's smart. He's got great footwork, one, to move himself around the court, and also the work that he does with the ball. Whilst you don't think there's much going on with those small little fakes or playing around with the ball with the two hands like he did, it's really kind of key to pushing a defender into a different space, and the work rate really causes the defence not to know where to go.
Yeah, he certainly makes them think.
Gorman. Unfortunate.
Unlucky. Read that beautifully.
Yeah, good work from South Australia in their split circle. Gorman now pops in the front. Left-handed shot on goal is good. Going now. O'Callaghan. And Norfolk rolling in through the front, but that really opens up the space in the back for Bergen.
Lovely feed though. Beautiful weight on it.
And opening up the circle, that easy ball into the shooter, or that ball going in nicely, really is the work out the front from Norfolk, opening up the space and drawing the defender.
And Reid O'Callaghan, he's working really hard in wing attack. He is really give and go.
Yeah, circle edge so far. It's impressive from South Australia. They're off to a great start. It's going to be interesting to see how WA come back for it, because they've been front runners throughout the week.
Yes, they have. Yep. In both games at quarter time, WA have been in front.
Yeah.
and got off to great starts. But SA have done well today.
Norfolk just steps back to the side, clears the hands out of the face and puts that through. It's 5 goals the margin here. First quarter. It's the first semi between Western Australia and South Australia. Winner straight into the grand final. Will not have to play this afternoon.
Oh, well done.
Again, another
Good
one
defense.
for South Australia, correct? Yeah, the winner of this one plays... Sorry, the loser of this one will play... a little bit of a clash in the air.
I think the loser will play the game just below us.
Yeah,
Victoria, New South Wales.
Victoria, New South Wales, currently sitting at 6 all. I'm expecting a close one in that one. I commentated that one earlier in the week.
Yeah.
As well, and it was very close in the first half. Third quarter, Victoria kind of went away by a big margin, and that's where it stayed. So I'm expecting for that game to be really, really quite tight. And from what I understand, New South Wales didn't play the same lineup in their second match against them. So looking out at the score on that one, because the winner will play the loser of this one that we're on here.
Actually, the under-20s is what an amazing. The future is bright.
Oh, correct. The future is bright. All the games in the unders division. You have a look. A held ball for the Thunder.
Great defense by South Australia. That's a couple of times now.
And we see that ball up to
Nice
Bergen.
feed by Lucas.
Yeah. Margin is now out to 8. Start for the Dragons. And Norfolk sends that across.
Oh, good patience. Good patience on the
Beautiful
second. Could have
delivery.
forced it, didn't.
That fake ball into Bergen. Oh, grabs the rebound again.
The feeding into Bergen is elite. They're really on fire in the first.
Yeah. Gorman now. Oh, beautiful vision.
Great vision,
to post. Finds Fountain. And a held ball. The momentum really with the Dragons.
Good drive, Will.
And Lucas Gillen with the ball. Sends it into Bergen.
That patience on the circle, just waiting for that right pass. South Australia is excellent.
It's beautiful triangle work, keeping themselves out, spaced wide. 10 goals, the margin. There's still 5.5 minutes to play. And Norfolk.
Court awareness, Ryan Norfolk. Lovely feed.
The South Australian crowd is happy. Why wouldn't you be? 11 goals up. Sitting in second coming into this one.
But let's not forget you're playing WA, who are undefeated.
Yeah.
And a very, very good side. So there's a long way to go in this one.
Sends the ball into the pocket to Reid O'Callaghan. And Norfolk. Just the step back to clear space again. The shot is a little flat, so I can see the reason why he does like to use that to clear the space. But he has a nice roll off the shot. It hits the back of the ring. It kind of just like stunts.
Yeah. Jeez, it's loud out there, isn't it?
The bench is loud.
I almost can't hear you. No, Ryan uses the circle beautifully. Yeah. He loves to work under the ring and get himself closer for the easier shot.
There we go. Callahan finding a circle edge, swings it across, and Norfolk, doesn't put this one over, which is probably a smart move because now it means the defenders on the outside of the circle or the other defender on the inside of the circle needs to commit, and we're going to keep Taylor against Bergen, and margin is now at 12. And finding Bergen again.
At the moment, there's no answer for Bergen. His height and strength under the ring is really proving the difference. There's a lovely court awareness again by Western Australia. But at the same time, when he's free under the ring, that's the same reason they've had 3 turnovers for held ball. That pressure up the court.
And beautiful screen and work there from South Australia. And ball delivered into the circle. What a
scores
start.
out to 20-7, South Australia. Very unexpected start. Great start.
And Gorman sends it.
Well taken. We dragged that in beautifully.
Yep. Good take from Toby Fountain. Spectacular to pull that one in.
Is that a break?
Yeah, at the moment, Western Australia just with no answer for it.
That's the first time we've forced it in. Got there, though.
Yeah, Bergen.
I shouldn't say we. If you hadn't noticed, I'm a South Australian. I try to be impartial.
Messing with possession.
Oh, reeled that in.
Drive onto circle edge. Gorman with the 1-2. Gets the ball back in the circle. Doesn't sink the shot, however, for the Thunder. South Australia now with the ball. No one. And it looks like that was a bit of an ankle roll.
Farinola playing very well in goal defence too.
Yeah. As time is called, that didn't look like a friendly ankle roll either.
Hopefully for James it's just a stinger and he'll be okay.
Correct. Sometimes those can look nasty and you're right to go in 6 or 7 minutes and there's nothing to worry about. Sometimes it's really quite damaging.
Fingers crossed for James. So it looks like Caleb will come on. He's come into wing defence. So they've put Will O'Callaghan back into goal defence. Going with that smaller size but very quick defensive lineup.
Yeah, I think this is a smart move like I spoke about at the start. I've been watching this division throughout the week and stopping the play of Gorman is needed, and that's going to come from that one-on-one tight defence, and I think it's a very smart move to do this. We saw what Farinola was doing. Here we go.
Tyler Ward read that beautifully. Yeah, I've had the pleasure of watching WA on a couple of occasions, and Tom Gorman are having an amazing tournament. Very elegant player.
Yeah, just controls the front end for them, and has not had the start that they were probably looking for.
Oh, well read. Good hands there. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. South Australia currently 23-9.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether we're going to see a change as well for WA. 14 down, still a chance for South Australia to find Bergen under the post. 24-9, a shocked Thunder.
Norfolk, great hands. Yeah, lovely feed.
Yeah, Fountain there, great hold. And that one does go through the ring. It will probably bring us close. Let's see if there's time for South Australia. The ball's got to go in. And Bergen.
Oh, lovely feed.
Taylor, I think that's an obstruction call. So what a start here for South Australia. And the goal.
What a fantastic start.
Yeah, will count, which does bring us to the end. Well, I'm a bit surprised by what we've just seen for the start of this match. Western Australia taking both matches during the week, coming in first, not looking like they've been troubled. However, today we go into the first quarter break with South Australia leading a massive 25-10. Welcome back to the first semi-final here at the AMNA Championship for 2025. This is the under-20s division, just waiting for us to restart. And in case you haven't been watching, a strong, surprising start, really, from my point of view, for South Australia. They are off to a flyer. If you're looking at the score at the bottom of the screen, 25-10 is correct. The Dragons just doing the work in defence at the moment and able to find easy access to the post and the Thunder without anything to get in the way at the moment. Joining me in commentary, Jager, how have you seen the first quarter?
Oh, great first quarter if you're a South Australian, definitely. Yes, it's been great to watch, and they've been offensively flawless. Their feeding into the circle has just been spot on. I think that's probably their first mistake just now.
Yeah, and this one, a hugely important winner, will go through to the grand final directly and not have to worry about playing either Victoria or New South Wales this afternoon. That game also going on at the moment. We'll give you a score update. It is 15-12. We're just looking to see which way it is. So currently Victoria leading in that one, pushed out the margin. Western Australia, though, however, in this one, looking to claw it back. They've got 15 goals to do in 3 quarters.
They've started well in the second quarter. And they put the first 3 on the board, 25-13. So a good start for Western Australia. They needed that.
Yeah, so it looks like...
And a turnover.
Yeah, just one change for WA as Brock comes onto the court at wing defence. And Taylor doing the work there, getting the call and the turnover. And here we go, sends the ball long, does Taylor, finds Gorman. And in that...
Oh, lovely feed into the circle.
Beautiful ball from Drazovic. And the Thunder now looking to get themselves back into the game. Beautiful, smart play, Messing, finding Fountain under the post. Yeah, and look, whatever was said by the coaching staff.
His work.
Yeah, took everyone into the middle of the court.
Oh, and another turnover.
Yeah, something to say. So here we see Thunder maybe just a little tired from the week. It has been a big week, 10 games for them.
Definitely.
Already. So this one hugely important because it gives you a break tonight as well so that you're fresh tomorrow for the final. I think both teams will be wanting to take this one out. Drazovic in the pocket all alone. Finds Fountain in the front. And then we see the chair back to...
Geez, they've started well in this second quarter. And the feeding inbound has been fantastic.
Yeah. South Australia will look to curb this one. Now that
just
momentum,
don't they? Oh, ball on the court.
Yeah. And Norfolk now in possession, and that ball is beautiful into Bergen. Oh, but can't finish it. And here we go, rebound for Linter.
Reid, great effort, Reid.
Western Australia now with the ball. We see Gorman again doing the work through that centre channel. Standard play from the Thunder is to use Gorman in the middle channel.
The feeding into the circle has been excellent by WA this quarter. Spot on, every pass.
And Messing, look, what's impressive from both these teams and something that's really hard as a junior to do is to look straight into the circle when you've got the ball and to not have to do the work on the outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for me, this whole week, what's been really impressive from the...
Oh, quick.
Yeah, the teams...
That's the class of Gorman, right?
Yeah, in all the 20s division is that first look is straight to post. And as an avid netball watcher, it's, brings stars to my eyes to see the goal attack and the wing attack in the centre and wing defence and goal defence catch the ball. And the first option is that big tool that could be on.
Yes.
And it's sending the right balls at the right time. But if you're not looking to post, you can never send it.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think that's been a big difference over the last couple of years is that the junior netballs now look to post.
Yeah. It's super impressive at these young men's age, their court awareness and their vision and their patience and, those things are hard to teach if you can teach them at all. Some things just come naturally.
Yeah.
These boys have it.
We go now. Margin is at 7. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. It was a bit of a surprise, but Western Australia looking to bring it back. And there we go.
And just like that, it's 26-20.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I feel like Gorman made a couple of errors in the first quarter, which really didn't help the Thunder. However, is now starting to pick up in that front end, and that momentum is now swinging 6 the margin, 26 goals to 20. Just a reminder, 1 goal so far for South Australia in this quarter, a 10 already for WA.
And they're bringing the ball down the court effortlessly at the moment, WA. Whereas they're having trouble in the first quarter, but now...
Yeah, so we also see a change as Wilson has come on at goal attack. Norfolk to the bench.
Good to see Cruz Wilson back out there after his groin strain he had earlier in the week. So it's good to see him back out there.
Yeah. Gorman now in possession, Messing straight away to the top of the circle.
Yeah, that drive to the top of the circle opened it up.
Yeah, and I wonder whether that switch now with Farinola coming off, pushing O'Callaghan out, has allowed for the front end for Western Australia to open up. It's really changed the momentum of this match. O'Callaghan looks in for Bergen.
It's a nice defeat this quarter for South Australia.
Reed O'Callaghan, great ball into the circle. Messing now straight to Gorman, and that look straight into post. Finds Fountain.
That quick feed into the shooter is becoming a problem now for South Australia. That's going to be something they'll have to look at. Oh, good hands.
Yeah, Broth with a touch. And Bergen.
That's a better feed by O'Callaghan.
Now ball drops for the Dragons. Thunder in possession at the moment. Just letting Gorman do all the work on the outside. I think that needs to change.
Yeah, they need a bit more pressure. But
because this
double teaming the shooter, aren't they?
Correct.
Oh, Tyler got high.
And I think the problem for Western Australia was the body work on Gorman in that first half, and now just allowing free access for the Thunder to get to circle edge. It may be short and sharp, but it's really doing some damage.
Yeah.
Wilson, nice 1-2, puts
Good
it over.
Option, Wilson.
Yeah.
That's the right pass.
Yeah, if we look over in that far right corner, I think Farinola is wanting to get back onto the court.
Yeah. Pleading to the trailer. Trainer, get me out there.
Yeah, please tell me I'm okay. Cullen now with the ball for the Dragons.
Definitely a lot harder for the Dragons now to get into the goal third.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure by WA.
Yeah, ball from Wilson. Oh, beautiful hold and smart play from WA. It doesn't come easy, but the ball held on to, and a beautiful delivery just not to send that ball, draw the defender off the 2-on-1 and then open up. And here we go, Freddie Taylor. And yes, gets to the ball first, draws the contact.
Taylor read that beautifully.
Messing now for WA. And beautiful.
There's that feed again. Definitely a height issue there, I reckon. In the circle.
Well, first
He's
quarter,
definitely got the height advantage.
Yeah, first quarter it felt like South Australia had the run, and the Western Australian defensive pressure just looked nowhere to be seen, and it's really flipped on its head in this quarter.
Well, Ward has an unbelievable leap, and even with his leap, he's not getting to those, so could be something that South Australia might need to look at.
And O'Callaghan, beautiful dodge. Wilson just back out, and Bergen pulls that one in. Taylor.
Contact there.
Yep, gives away the penalty.
On the court below us, Victoria have broken away a little bit. 27 to 15 now.
12 goals, so they've pumped it on in the last couple of minutes. The winner of that game will play the loser of this one. And the chairlift there doesn't put Fountain off. Margin
back to 4.
Yeah, it was at 15 at the end of the first quarter. Now out or back into 4.
Nice shot, Wilson. That'll give him some confidence. He hasn't played a couple of games.
Yeah. Gorman.
Offensively, WA, they're just moving the ball so well.
Yeah, able to just do the work. But again, Gorman just rolls into the centre, defensive circle, too worried about Fountain. And
they are giving him a lot of space, a lot of room to work.
Yeah. Here we go, Gorman just... Beautiful drive to the top of the circle. Wilson pops in front.
Oh, on the ball there. Close.
Yeah. Smart offload. Just the safety of the ball into Bergen.
Bergen's having a huge game under there. He'd have to have nearly 30 on his own.
Yeah, Lachlan Bergen at the moment with 22 of the goals.
Oh, well done, Ward. Lovely touch.
Wilson, beautiful
nice
look
feed.
to post. Opens up the court with that drive through the centre channel. South Australia up by 6 goals. The centre pass now. 2 minutes 20 left in this first half. It's been a tale of two teams so far, and Taylor gets the touch. WA flying down. And
great touch, Ward.
That ball not in the right space for Fountain.
Well, that's probably the first pass they missed to Fountain, I reckon.
Yeah. Yes, beautiful work there. And draw from Linter. Gets into the right space. Messing now in possession. What's the option? And the drive through the top of the circle opens up for Fountain. Now a chance for WA again to decrease this margin. Currently sitting at 5. A reminder for everyone, it was 15 goals to South Australia in the first. And the ball in from Drazovic.
Margin's now 4.
Yeah, 4 goals here.
How quickly it can change. But like we did say, you're playing WA who are undefeated. So it was always still going to be a good contest.
Yeah, correct.
They're always going to come back. Footwork.
Yeah. Taylor has done a mountain of work for WA just to bring the ball in that goal third.
Yeah.
It really allows them to get some flow, really keeps the mid-quarter and the goaling circle allowing to sit them up the front, and it's smart netball play from WA. Here we go, and the margin now back to 32 to 35 in favour of South Australia.
The WA centre pass.
A touch.
Good hands, Goulam, at the centre pass. And again. Read that beautifully.
O'Callaghan drives to pocket. Smart play from Wilson, who sinks that one.
Lovely shot.
And that is probably all we will see for this first half.
What a fantastic half of netball.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable.
Really, we've seen two teams, different teams, play for it. Western Australia coming back into this one down by 15 at the end of the first quarter. The margin is now back to 4, and that takes us to half-time in the semi-final between Western Australia and South Australia, with South Australia leading 36 to 32. Welcome back to everyone joining us on the live stream. This is the AMNA Championship from the State Netball Centre in Parkville, Victoria. And wow, it's been a fantastic game of netball.
Oh, hasn't it?
In two halves, really, so far. Joining me in commentary is Adam Jager. And
hello, thanks for having me.
No worries. Take us through what we've seen for the first half between Western Australia and South Australia.
Oh, it's been a tale of two stories, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's South Australia starting beautifully, and then in that second quarter, Western Australia came storming back. But good news for South Australians because James Farinola is back into goal defence, so that ankle must be okay.
Yeah, did leave the court right at the end of the first quarter. Just a little bit of a twing. Oh, beautiful ball from Wilson. But yeah, twinged the ankle.
Yeah.
Obviously not nasty enough to keep him on the bench, and also a change for the Thunder. The wing attacking centre, Messing and Drazovic switching spots now.
Oh, nice feed.
Gorman just finding space, but not able to put it through. Great, strong rebound. And Farinola to the floor.
Poor Farinola.
Yeah. The margin now for...
Breaking call, I think.
Yeah, Callahan over the line. Beautiful touch from
lovely
Goulan.
touch by Goulan. Reads the ball beautifully. Good pressure.
And that one...
Just overcooked that one.
Yeah. Not able to be found.
Is the real challenge. See if South Australia can bring it down the court with WA's pressure.
Yeah,
because in the second quarter it was fantastic.
Yeah, interesting to see what happens now for South Australia as Norfolk looks to rejoin the match at wing attack. So I kind of like this thought on the change as well. Just moving his movement smarts out to the side.
Very tactical game by both coaches.
It has been.
Very tactical.
Drazovic now off the centre. Messing just easily finds
nice feed.
Gorman in the pocket, who opens the space in the circle for Fountain.
WA have fed the ball beautifully to Fountain. Same with WA at the other end to Lockie Bergen.
Yeah.
It's a great contest, this one. The two top teams was always going to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, the thing that can happen with that, I guess, the quality of this game and the reason that the two ends, I guess, have been so different. But it's been more the defensive pressure that's come. It's not
definitely.
It's a little simple errors, but it doesn't look like because they're tired. It's not as much of a scrappy game. It's just the defensive pressure causing the errors for both teams.
It'll be the difference in the end.
Yeah,
lovely feed.
Just the way in which these two teams move the ball through the court, away from the defensive pressure, but looking for the tool on the post. Hugely impressive. I'm looking forward to
good patience there by Goulan.
What it is the rest of this match has for us. And Bergen not able to keep that one in. Dribbles out the goal line here. And we see Taylor 1-2 off the centre pass. Off the defensive throw-in, sorry.
Had a good game in keeper. Been tough though.
Yeah.
On being on Lockie Bergen. Good contest.
Yeah, there's only so much that you can do when all the work gets done out in front of you. I think both keepers at the moment are putting themselves in the contest. So anything that goes wrong from either midcourt, both Taylor and Ward are looking for
Playing fantastic games, but you're just looking for that one opportunity where the pass is slightly off and then you've got to take it.
Yeah, even just that one for Ward to slip around the back to try and change and make the error, cause the error from the mid-courts.
Down to 2 now, 39-37, South Australia.
And that ball swings across the circle. Defensive pressure from WA. Norfolk is just a little high at the moment, I think. There we go. Oh.
Read that ball beautifully, but unfortunately fumbled it out of court.
Yeah, Gulen.
Nice pass by Gulen.
Yeah.
The awareness.
Just saw
Bergen could go into the space and pass out into the space, and it's good feed.
Yep. And here we go, the ball. O'Callaghan has a go at that ball. Fountain scores that one, and this quarter certainly more even a start than the previous two. The margin it was at 4 at half time. It was 15 to South Australia at quarter time. So the Thunder really now with the momentum, but it's now going goal for goal. Bergen.
Lovely option, Wilson.
No, and off Wilson. To throw in now to Thunder. Let's see it. Freddie Taylor once again. Double playing.
Interesting. Thought there might have been a replay call there, but no. Read that well, the defenders.
Work. Smart structure in the split circle from South Australia made it seem to Gorman like the space was there.
Nice pass, Norfolk. WA certainly making it tough for South Australia to get through.
They are.
Their work rate is top shelf. Good hand with the touch. Unlucky.
Fountain out of the circle. That is a long way from home. But allows Gorman in the circle to do the work in the front. And the shot is good. Norfolk finds Wilson. And Gorman goes over the line according
just
to the umpire.
Offside.
Yeah.
I'm on that line too. It was only just.
Yeah, one of those ones where your feet go over, you move it slightly. It doesn't look like it's there anymore. Oh, Norfolk just underneath all the mess. This game today beautifully officiated by the umpires so far. It's been
doing a great job.
Yeah, free-flowing. The game is in control.
Definitely.
Whilst it's a little bit physical, it's not overly physical, and it's been well officiated today.
Tough job for the officials too. It's a fact at this standard too. Tough. They're doing a great job. South Australia centre pass. Up by 2.
So Wilson now. Norfolk on the edge of the circle. 1-2 with Wilson, and Wilson confident on the shot and sinks it.
Lovely shot. I think Norfolk in the wing attack has made a difference.
Yeah, I think it makes them a little steadier with the ball moving through the court. But we do see a change as well. Wilson coming off, and looks like a Callaghan going into goal attack. Gorman, sweet shot. Margin at 2 for South Australia. It is 43-41. This is the first semi-final. The winner into the grand final tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The game before the big one in the men's. So exciting for the 20s to play before that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, showcase what it is that we can for our sport, the next group of players into the Kelpies programs. Just
while we retrieve the ball, Victoria 36-21
Yes.
on the court below us.
Yeah, so we know 15 goals in a game of netball is possible. We saw it earlier. But look,
Ooh. O'Blocky's okay. He looks okay.
Yeah. But looking likely that Victoria will face the loser of this one, which we played this afternoon, I think at 4:40.
This afternoon?
Yeah.
I'm sure the players are always grateful when they have to clean the court. Gives them a chance to have a rest.
Yeah, the ball,
especially in a game like this.
Clean the court for the mop, or the ball from the other court coming across.
Yeah.
Give yourself the breather. Just allows for the heart to stop racing a little.
Yeah, that's right.
Bergen now with the goal for the Dragons. Dragons lead 44-41. And Messing found there. Well, Gorman did look to get that ball into the
patience.
Yeah. Plays around the outside of the circle and
lovely
sweet shot.
The goal for goal at the moment.
Norfolk now. Gillen.
Oh,
yeah. Just a little sloppy from South Australia, but find their way into the circle. O'Callaghan not happy to put it up, but the ball goes into the circle. Another one.
First shot.
Yeah, another one on the board for SA.
Oh,
that ball.
That's great vision.
In from Gorman.
Good defence by the South Australians. Force that pass back out.
Fountain.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Farinola. Interesting though. Fountain's leaving that shot for Gorman to take.
Yeah. There's that forward pressure. WA. Just making it so hard for South Australia to get through.
The change for WA. Hardy coming on in to wing attack. I also love the way that they play, just to spread the court as well. I think they match with Gorman really well and open up beautifully for WA.
Nice drive to the top of the circle.
Yeah, smart from Fountain just to stay deep, allow Gorman the entry. It drew the defenders with Gorman's entry up to the top of the circle, and Fountain just took the ball under the ring. Norfolk pushed to the floor.
Ooh, dangerous pass.
Messing just called for the penalty.
Good sportsmanship. Pat on the back.
O'Callaghan. Ball in.
Oh, good take.
Yeah,
Bergen, the pass was just off, but he has strong hands.
Yeah, it's what you want to see out of the tall goal shooter. It's not about where you want the ball, but where the ball goes. Huddy finds Gorman. Beautiful drive to cause the penalty.
Still goal for goal in this one.
It is just.
It's a tough contest in the third.
WA brought the margin slightly closer, but this quarter more even. And that ball.
Lovely feed by Farinola. Just that awareness and vision to see he was open under the ring.
Yeah.
Lovely pass.
And Drazovic returns to the court for Messing now.
Oh, Tyler Ward just missed.
That is a ball that goes in beautifully. Fountain not able to finish it off.
From the South Australians. It's tough because Fountain's having an unbelievable game in shooter.
Nice and quick from WA. That was smart. Smart netball. Gillen now in possession. Norfolk takes the centre. It's under pressure.
Oh, the pressure's been amazing in WA.
Okay,
relentless.
Norfolk swings the ball across to Gillen, who...
Good drive.
Well done from
O'Callaghan.
SA. Yeah, smart there just to keep playing it around. The margin is at 3, setting us up probably for a fantastic final quarter. The crowd is loud.
It is loud in here.
And Gorman just throws that one in. No answer from SA on that contest. And there we go. Fountain pulls it in. WA with possession. Beautiful work here. Not able to put it into
touch.
Fountain. Gillen pulls it back in. There we go. Everyone is after that ball. It is on the line. Both teams, I think, want to go straight into the grand final.
We're in for a hell of a last quarter.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how this one goes. Can see Gorman just trying to set up the space for Fountain. Screen looks on. That ball looks like it may go in. Here we go. Gorman with the last shot of the quarter. And rolls
lucky roll.
it in. They are happy. Western Australia brings this one back to 1 goal. The difference. Well, a fantastic goal for goal game, really, now. And that takes us to the end of the third quarter. It is the first semi-final in the under-20s division at the 2025 AMNA Championship. Join us for what is going to be a fantastic final quarter. It is currently South Australia leading Western Australia 49-48. Welcome back to the under-20s first semi-final. It's a cracker of a game. Thank you for joining us for the final quarter. Western Australia, South Australia. Yeah, and it is 1 goal the margin. South Australia up by 15 at the end of the first. Brought it back to 4 for half-time, and it's now 1 goal the margin. A change for South Australia. They've switched Norfolk and O'Callaghan, goal attack and wing attack there. I like the change.
I like the change.
Yeah. Joining me in commentary is Adam Jager. Look, the change for South Australia. I think they were lacking some movement inside the circle to split the defensive duo. And Fountain not able to put this one through. But
he doesn't miss too many.
Yeah. But wow, isn't this...
He's super tall though to get the rebound.
And that puts WA in front.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Turnover for the South Australians. Into Norfolk. Oh, good recovery, Gulen. Oh, I think it's paid offside. Oh, turnover again. South Australia needing to capitalise on a few of these turnovers because it's going to come down to that, I think. Oh, good work call. Unfortunate for O'Callaghan.
I think that was called on Norfolk.
Oh, was that?
Yeah. Pushed out towards the sideline. Again, Freddie Taylor gets us off with a double play. Gorman up high for the Thunder. Drazovic.
Puts a long three.
Haiti finds Gorman, who just does all the work on the outside of the circle.
Very smart baller. And he has all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Well, it just seems that way. Obviously he doesn't, but it just seems he has all the time.
Yeah, he's just smart. He's able to find space at the right time.
He does.
And a step again.
Oh, lovely pass. Oh, good hands by Farinola. Lovely touch. The South Australia need to capitalise on this turnover.
Yeah. Farinola through the court. Beautiful spin from Norfolk. Yeah. And that one is through.
Western Australia 51-50.
Yeah, change as well for Western Australia. Alex Sullivan returns onto the court. Drazovic just by themselves in the pocket. A beautiful shot.
By Gorman, he's having a great game.
Yeah, after a couple of nervy passes at the start, a few turnovers.
And Heath into wing attack for South Australia.
Yeah, Heath onto the court. It's the first time we've seen him today. Norfolk just does the work, steps back, obstruction call on Freddie Taylor, giving Norfolk another shot to post. So Thunder out by 1. Messing also returns to the court now, out wing attack.
Had an excellent game too.
Yeah, back to the starting lineup here now for WA. And that
nice
ball.
feed. Ooh.
Yeah, clap of the hands from Messing. Happy with that delivery. Asking for everyone to get up. The margin is now 2. Heath finds Norfolk through the middle channel. Gillen. Yeah,
nice option, Heath. Hard to come in the last in a game like this.
Yeah.
So that's a lovely pass.
But since coming on, South Australia's just looked a little more spread through the court. The ball's moving a little smoother. So great change from Jake Taylor. Fountain alone under the post. Gillen finds Heath and Taylor. That ball set up in the air. Bergen needs to take that one straight up instead of letting it fall in the back. Taylor after it, and Norfolk. I think that's unlucky.
Very unlucky.
To get called for a replay there. A lot of mess in that last play though. Thunder in possession now, leading by 2.
Oh, Callahan just...
Fountain takes the lead to 3 for the Thunder. Drazovic looks a little tender after finding the floor. And Gorman just rolls through the front and flicks it off.
Pass.
Beautiful ball to find Fountain. That is smart play from the goal attack. No, Callahan now returns to the court. That is Reed in a wing attack.
There's that pressure from WA, making it hard to get through. Nice feed by Callahan.
Bergen off to Norfolk. Probably not the right option, but South Australia
lucky to get that one back.
Lucky to maintain possession. Oh, Heath not ready on the outside, but lucky.
Great work, Norfolk.
And Bergen.
Great rebound.
So 7.5 minutes to go. The loser of this one will play Victoria later this afternoon. The winner of this one into the grand final tomorrow. And Gorman just all alone. Defensive pressure from South Australia needs to find and stop Gorman.
Nice pass by Heath.
Linter not able to keep that one in.
Fantastic work by Ryan Norfolk.
Yeah, beautiful reset from the Thunder. Messing just sneaking into the front space, and again, Gorman in the circle, rolls it over the
He's
rim.
had a massive second half.
Correct. And Gorman with the touch.
Oh, well done, O'Callaghan. No, well done, Will. Oh, Reed, actually, I should say.
That ball advanced on Tom Gorman. South Australia. Oh, Bergen not able to put that one in.
O'Callaghan definitely had possession. Definitely.
Yeah. Bergen.
Oh, Bergen.
Oh, shaky under the ring.
There we go. 6.5 to go in this one.
3 the margin to Thunder. And a time out called a change.
I like this change. So they're going to bring Ward out to goal defence.
Playford into
and Playford into keeper.
Yeah, matching some height.
Some height, I think, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen this.
And fresh legs, too.
Yeah, seen the lineup so far this week, often for the South Australian team. Yeah. Penalties, drawing Gorman under the ring for the Thunder, and that takes the margin out to 4. It's the biggest one for them for the game. Norfolk now, that decal. Yeah, beautiful
nice
ball.
feed by Heath. You've seen a few people throughout the week slip on the signs on this court. It's a worry.
The same one that Wilson went over on earlier in the week. Oh, Heath.
Oh, Heath.
Nearly with the touch there. Tries to sneak under the arms. Gorman now Messing. Yeah, contact on O'Callaghan. Just unfortunately in the space of Messing. And Messing, beautiful, quick 1-2 and pops the ball over. Fountain can't sink it but does get the rebound.
Lovely, well-weighted pass.
Heath now in possession. Norfolk looks.
Lovely pass.
Yeah.
He didn't have much other option, to be honest. So the pass had to be perfect.
And that ball. So 2-on-1 inside the circle, allowing Gorman outside, free rein. And Gorman in the front space, nice, beautiful side pass.
Tough for the defenders. He's got such a lovely shot and his pass is just as good, so that's tough.
Yeah, it makes you a dangerous goal attack.
Definitely.
If you can create the space, put the shot up from distance, or flick the pass over to the tool. And Bergen asking for the ball. Great work from the shooter.
Strong hold under the ring.
Yeah, really blocked Taylor out then. 3 the margin. It is the first semi-final, the winner into the grand final. Gorman pops front and on the shot.
Oh, lovely shot.
Likes to roll the ball off the front of the post. Does Gorman.
That pressure by WA.
Yeah.
And there it is. Fantastic pressure. Oh, footwork call
on Linter. Yeah, the ball now brought up.
For time wasting, I think. Advanced it.
Heath now in possession. O'Callaghan to Norfolk.
Stronghold by Bergen. Had a great game in shooter. South Australia now need to deliver the same pressure that WA are delivering.
That ball out. Pressure from O'Callaghan though, called for the contact.
Has that ball been advanced?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe so.
Another one on the scoreboard for the Thunder. The margin is now for just 2 minutes to go in this one today. Time held till right before. Still enough time for South Australia to sneak back over. A touch from Messing, no penalty. Here we go.
Nice drive. O'Callaghan.
Bergen. Pulls that one in. Margin is back to 3. South Australia need
to turn this one over.
Yep. Messing strong through the middle. Finds Drazovic.
Good pressure by the South Australians.
And hands over pressure from SA. Gorman with the front cut from Messing. And no.
Oh.
Umpire on a different angle to us though, up here in the commentary booth. We may not have liked that call, but and Norfolk, not able to keep that one in, and I think
that might be enough.
That might be enough for Western Australia. So after a 25-10 start for South Australia, WA,
they're very smart.
Moving the ball through the court, Gorman just sends it back.
Played a fantastic second half. Gorman.
Beautiful.
Really
after that first quarter, the second, third and fourth quarter has been, certainly for me, probably the player of the match. Just had so much control of the Western Australian front end. Running the show, working well with the midcourt and the goalers.
Been very fortunate to witness such a great game. The two top teams, and they've showed that.
18 goals for Gorman as well, so putting up a decent volume of shots at goal attack. As we come to the end of the first semi-final of the under-20s division, Western Australia taking out South Australia.
Fantastic game.
66 goals to 60.
These two, every time they've played each other, have got South Australia getting a little closer.
Yeah, correct.
They meet in the final, it would be a great final.
Yeah, that is something that we possibly will look forward to. It does mean Western Australia move into the grand final tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. South Australia now will have to play Victoria later on today. That game, you can catch it at 4:40. Well, what a great game we just saw.
Fantastic.
Quality of netball was amazing. I'd like to just thank everyone for joining us on behalf of Adam, myself, Dan Cook. Please enjoy the rest of the netball. This was the first semi in the under-20s. It was Western Australia taking out South Australia 66 goals to 60.